got an ETI now. Hello and welcome everybody to Tuesday Night with Leanne and Annette. How are you, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired? I'm here. It's been one of those days, so you will have to excuse my tiredness, and hopefully I can read straight tonight. It's going to be fun. So how's your week been so far? Eventful?
Very eventful, as you know. An eye-opening today. I walked some different paths today in this world. It was just extraordinary, just watching different people's behaviours.
It is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. It's certainly a very interesting place to be to watch that stuff. So, and that's the thing. I think and this is Spirit just taking me off on a tangent all of a sudden. There are so many different types of people, and to sit back and actually watch an individual, the way they do things, there's no right or wrong way. It's what sort of serves them in that time frame is, pardon me, really interesting to watch, and the way that people react, sort of thing. So I love it. So beautiful. And that's one thing. And thinking of students, we've got Vicky here saying hello. Hopefully, yes, their comments are coming up. Beautiful. And Vicky's letting us know she's shared the love. I think. Oh, you must have commented on a couple, did you, Annette? As My Time TV?
I did. And it would have come up as My Time TV.
Yeah,
totally.
So beautiful. Vicky's very excited. Excellent. So hello to everybody that is joining in. I probably should go through the housekeeping because it's just kind of like I'm here, there and everywhere. So, Annette, you might need to keep me on track tonight. I just... the two of us together is going to be fun in that mood. It is. So I just want to touch on a couple of things before we do jump into the comments. Please, before everybody starts putting too many comments up there, make sure you keep your comments more of a direct comment or question rather than a general one, because we want to try to get to as many of you as possible. Now, we do ask you to help spread the love, share to your pages, into groups that you're involved if it is within the group rules. Invite friends and family to join in, and if you've watched the broadcast and there may be a message that comes through for somebody or just a random conversation that we're having that might be useful to somebody in their life, please tag them in it and make them aware of it, because I set my intentions to get one message out there to one person to make a difference in one person's life, sort of thing. That was a lot of one person's, but you get the drift of what I'm saying. And I look at it as if that one person is touched by one message or is able to heal from it, my job's done in that sense. If it has the flow-on effect, even better in that side of it. So please share the arse out of these videos that we're doing, because we do appreciate your help in helping us get these messages out there and the shows as well.
It's an energetic exchange. If you would like something answered or you'd like a card, share.
Yeah. Simple. It is. So now BeLive and Facebook have been having some trouble. I am not jinxing it tonight. Hopefully we get through the show without any technical difficulties. I am monitoring it here on my iPad on the sideline as well. So if you see me looking down, I'm just keeping an eye on that the video is still working and that we are live. If we do have technical difficulties, let us know in the comments. If you can hear us, maybe we will just keep going without the picture if that's the case. But I'm sure they will get this stuff sorted out very shortly as well. What have I forgotten? Please don't inbox us for free questions. You're certainly welcome to contact either myself or Annette through our pages, and our links are above to make a booking for a reading or a one question or whatnot with that. If you're watching from any other channel or any other pages bar mytimetv.live, you need to jump over to mytimetv.live, which is in the description above the video. I'm not sure where it sits on mobile phones, but you can certainly click on that to be able to come into the back of the studio here where I can see your comments as well. Because if you're watching from my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, Tarot Love and Light, or any other pages that we have sent this to or cross-posted to, we're not going to see your comments unless you're in the My Time TV link. So I just want to say hello to everybody that is letting us know that they've shared. Thank you. We will get to your questions in a minute. And there's a few hellos there as well. Maybe if you're having trouble with it, I didn't quite catch the name of it. Oh, Mandy just says, I'll refresh. So maybe if you are having trouble with it on your end, just refresh your page and come back in. You might find that might help as well. But that's for your end, not our end, that's having trouble. So
you're pixelated.
I'm noticing that on the iPad, but I'm happy to, as long as people can hear me, I'm happy to leave it like that rather than play around with it at this stage, because I think with what I understand is happening is Google Chrome has just gone through a massive big upheaval change in the way that they are running their browser. And when you've got all these like Facebook, BeLive and different third-party apps and stuff that run through that, they are now trying to do the catch up to get it all in sync with the Google Chrome browser with what I understand it to be. So, I can understand it's going to take a few days for them to actually catch up. So I do love these programs. As much as we're having technical difficulties over nearly the last week, I'm still in love with it. So that's just me. All right. And I was going to say, and saying that, it looks like I'm having trouble with my news feed, but it seems to be all right. Is there anything you want to touch on, Annette, before we jump into the comments? They are going very fast here in the background.
Fast and Furious?
Yep. Just
I've
like
noticed
energy at the moment.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. What were we going to say? Things are testing again. They're always testing, aren't they? But it's coming up to November, Scorpio season, the Scorpio new moon. And you just have to let Scorpions be Scorpions at the moment, and then they come good again.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it.
That's it. That just reminded me something I touched on this morning with the beautiful Roz in our broadcast earlier today, is the energy is really heightened. And I've been saying to a lot of people this year, the universal energy has that feel where we are being forced to take a look at those things that we've pushed down on that soul level, and it's bringing it to the forefront. So if you've had a hectic year, things coming up, things thrown at you left, right and centre, that stuff's sitting on a soul level. We need to release it. And when we do, we're going to find we're going to go with the flow and we're going to move forward. So those that do go with the flow and let go of that stuff. And I always say, acknowledge it, give gratitude, let it go. So when you let it go, you're going to move forward. Now, if you hold on to that energy, you're going to become very stuck in that energy next year with what I see and I feel in that sense. So if you've got a lot going on around you at the moment or this year, you're getting hung up on it, or you're in that what I call the victim mode, or you are very judgmental, that sort of energy, you're going to find that you're not going to move forward next year. Those that, like I said, those that do let go of it are going to shine in a big way next year. So I guess with that, saying that, the biggest thing is we are now coming into, in the next couple of days, the 1st of November. We have something like 60 days to do that work and let go of it before that energy of the new year comes in. Now, keep in mind that we also get an overlap of that energy. So next year's energy will overlap into this year, and this year's into next year for a short period of time. So if you're not doing the work on yourselves, this is the time to be doing it and letting go of that stuff. It needs to be about you and nurturing you, not everybody else or what they want or how they're impacting you. So focus on you. Does that make sense? Did I say it right?
Does. You did. There's a couple of things I'd like to add. Holly, the dog and the cat, please. Far out. The dog and the cat are running amok again. They do this. And he just comes in. Zeus, sit.
Mine doesn't too. That's all right. I had to let Chip out before we went live because she was sitting there looking at me and I'm thinking, yeah, you're going to be up on the desk in no time.
Exactly. Now, and also what I wanted to add to that is the ones that have been doing the work and going through the soul searching and healing and understanding and trying to see others with a patient and loving vibration without our ego, which is a little bit hard, but we're getting through it. We have been suffering quite a great deal. And it's okay. There is an end to it. You'll get your ups and your downs.
Yeah.
But next year is going to be a crackerjack for us. So
yeah. Choose to focus on you. Put you first. And do what's right for you. And you can't go wrong. No. So I'm excited for what next year's going to bring.
Oh, far out. Today was a crackerjack. You should have seen it. I can imagine. And there was, you could feel it on my face. And I'm like, oh, there's one here. There's definitely a spirit here. And I've grabbed my cousin's friend's camera and I've filmed it and I'm like, right, it's on my face. And I've gone into the room and we've got it on the camera. You'll love it.
Oh, beautiful.
It's definitely worth uploading that one.
Yeah. Well, I've been looking at night vision photos for doing some work on our little project that we've been working on. Putting into place. So I can't wait for them to that stuff to arrive so we can go and play. Cool. So beautiful. All right. So let's jump into some questions if you're ready. I'm hoping you can see them on your end. Lynn says, shared the love. Can you please tell me who is with me in spirit and do they have any messages? You can't see it, did you say?
No, that's okay.
Okay. I had that problem with Roz this morning. I couldn't see them until we ended and then they all came at me at once. So, all right. So, honey, straight away I get a mother-like figure. So if Mum's still here, I've got her mum, your grandmother, coming in. I actually feel like I've got two strong female energies around you. I've got the hand on the heart, which is my sign for love and pride, but I also feel one of the younger one of the two had issues around her heart, her lungs. For some reason with her energy, I don't feel like I can put the words. I know what my head wants to say, but the words aren't coming out of my mouth properly. So whether she had issues around communication or wasn't clear-minded in that sense. I want to acknowledge the hanky too, because I feel like I've got the hanky with the embroidery and I get the little red heart on it as well. So I do feel this is something that has been hand sewn and handed down through the family. So I want to say it's more like it's come from a grandmother link or level and been handed down. So I don't know if that's something Mum had or you have, but I need to acknowledge the beautiful hand stitching in that as well. So please know they're very much around you. There's a lot of love and pride that comes through. So I will leave you with their love. Okay, next we have Tina says, hi Leanne and Annette. Hope you are well. Can you tell me if my next grandchild will be a boy or a girl? What month we should expect the family addition? Did you want to take that one?
Look, that's going to be a big baby, a very big baby. There's a lot of back pain in that. So,
yeah,
I'm getting the blue. I'm actually seeing the blue, but it's not a strong blue. It's a bit strange. Yeah. But the back pain's really, really, watch the back. Take it easy with the back pain. That's huge.
Yeah. Can I ask you a favour, please, Annette? Can you tilt your camera down because all I can see is from the nose up above the messages. So you need to be higher. Jack the chair. That's better. I was going to say pump the chair up. Yeah, that's a bit better. Thank you. Really good. And I'm like, the nose there. That's it. That's all I can see. I love it. Beautiful. All right, this is a little bit of a long one. Ashton, sorry, I think I've said that right. Shared, hello, Leanne and Anna. I have been told now by a few people that my 9-month-old has been here before, that she is an old soul and that she has multiple spirits with her all the time from my parents and my side, from my parents and my side of the family. I've always been told that she has come back and is someone from my side. Can you see who that they are and give me some insight on this. Okay. Yes, I do get your 9 month is an old soul, honey, and I do feel that the spirits are there. Now, I don't want to say all the time because spirit will come and go. So my feeling is that she lets you know when your 9 month old lets you know when the spirits are around her. So to me, it's more about share. English would help. So this is my vibro, my foggy brain mode sort of thing with the tiredness. I get the reference to staring off into space, talking to nobody when there's nobody there. So I do feel very much around, and I do sense two. I get the reference to two. Now I've got an older female and an older male. The male feels like he's been in spirit for a very long time. For some reason, he's playing in my hair. So I don't know if you get the touching to the hair or your child constantly plays with the hair in that way. But I get the reference to the hair is really important in that way. Okay, I need to acknowledge the birthday literally either just been or about to be around you as well, birthday, anniversary, the celebration with that side of it. So can I leave you with that, please? And no, there's a lot of love there.
The daughter, the baby, she is an old soul. I think she's been reincarnated from the great grandmother. Is there Italian bloodline? There's Italian or mother. She just like really funny curly hair type, and you know it's cool, isn't it, Leah? And
yeah,
she's definitely from the old grandma, so it'll be a great grandmother. And this grandmother was looked after too in her elderly. A lot of them are, but she was really looked after in her elderly age, and I think that's where your little daughter comes from.
Beautiful. All right, excellent. Next, we have the beautiful Wanda. Hope you're doing well, honey. She says, share the love. Good evening, ladies. Do you have any messages from Heavenly Family, please? Okay, I've got a young male that's passed over that's coming through. So I want to say here one moment, gone the next. I want to say passed tragically. So whether it's a car accident or the bike accident, I just keep saying, I want to say two wheels. So I'll go more around a motorbike with that side of it. He also wants to acknowledge the changes that are going on around you lately as well. So know that you're heading in the right direction. It's about putting one foot in front of the other. Stand in your own power, that strength, because you've got the strength to get through things that are going on, but the light is at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. So I want to say things will start getting easier soon. All right. So there's an Uncle Trev. I get Trev, like I feel like I've got the strong T name, but I've got the name being cut down. So whether you have had an Uncle Trevor and would get Trev or something like that. So I get his energy is very much around you, honey. All right. So wishing you all the best with that. Okay. So next we have Vanessa. Saying move cursor, thank you. Hi ladies, hope you're both well. I would love to know what some highlights of the year ahead may be for me. Thank you, love and light. Would you like to take that?
For highlights for the year, maybe you need to just book a reading. We're just doing one question reads here, not a full year's reading. If you'd like to do that, book a reading. Yeah, all right. I'm happy to pull a card, but not a full year reading.
Yeah, or just some highlights for next year, for the year ahead. Yeah. Oh, God, that wet crunch. Did you want to pull a card?
Yeah, abundance.
So
make you're frozen, Leanne. Making choices where you're spending your money, in or out, so you can be abundant. Spending wisely or not. And if you spend it wisely, you'll have more money, obviously.
Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, we've done. Oh, sorry, that's another Vanessa. I'm thinking, hang on, we've done Vanessa. You can hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Good evening. Hope you keep cool. Is there anything for my twin sister, please? Anything from my twin sister? Oh. Okay. I'm not sure why, but the moment I read that, honey, I got pain to the back of my neck and the base of my head. So I don't know if there was whiplash or pressure to the back of the head. I've just taken on the physical pain. So to me, I do feel that she was very focused around the base of her head, her neck area with that. So you might want to let me know what that is. I'll keep an eye out for your message. I get the hand on the heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself. But I also want to acknowledge the wings, but I'm drawn to the butterflies. So I do feel that your sister lets you know that she's around you by putting signs in front of you. So I don't know if you've been seeing unusual butterflies or you're very much drawn to pictures of butterflies, but she just keeps putting the butterflies there as well. She's also wanting me to acknowledge the anxiety. So I don't know if you've had a bit of anxiety since her passing. I just get the reference to you feel her energy around you. But I feel like she's putting her hand on your heart at that time. So whether that's what the anxiety feeling is when she does that, you feel that pressure or that placement on your heart is the reference I get there. So please know there's a lot of love. She's very much at peace as well. So she says that's really important for you to know. Okay. I feel like your family's had something that's just come to an end or news of something coming to an end. For some reason, I've just lost Annette, so hopefully she is still there. Can you hear me, Annette? Okay, not too sure. We'll wait for her to come back in. Annette, if you can hear me, you might need to reload, hun. All right, so from then we've got Sharon saying, good evening, ladies. Beautiful. I'm just watching the iPad to make sure I'm still live as well. Next, hi, Sharon. I hope you're doing well, honey. Next, we have Lorraine saying, hi, beautiful ladies. Leanne, so torn. Do I stay or do I go? I actually feel like I'm going, honey, but only you can make that choice. All right. So I want to say step back out of that energy, ground yourself, breathe. And when you're doing that, center your energy, and you'll get the clearer picture. But I do feel like I am being very much drawn to moving forward. Okay. So I wish you all the very best with that, honey. All right. Hopefully Annette might come back in very shortly. I haven't got my phone. Oh, yes, I have. That's all right. We'll give her a few more minutes. Linda says, hi, ladies. Can you tell me, please, when I will be having surgery? I get 3, so I don't know if I'm in 3 weeks or 3 months with that, or the 3rd of the month, honey. So I don't feel like I'm looking at March, but I do feel that the 3rd is very strong around the surgery date, all right, or timing of it. So wishing you all the very best and sending you lots of love and healing, honey, as well. Okay, so next we have Taylor saying, hi, really needing some guidance right now, feeling stuck. Okay, honey, sorry guys, I'm just watching the messages on the iPad to make sure that you guys can see me and hear me. I want to say, look at the universal energy of what's going on. I get the reference to you're kind of being pulled up at the moment because there is the need to nurture you and allow things to catch up and bring balance in. So when you bring that balance, I get the reference to that's where you're going to release stuff, honey, because I do feel there's things from the past that is holding you back at the moment, and that will help you to, like I said before, acknowledge, give gratitude, release. Okay, let it go. So when you do that, you will move forward. This energy of feeling stuck isn't going to last for much longer. All right, so wishing you all the best with that as well. Next we have the beautiful Amanda saying, hi, gorgeous ladies, shared the love. Any messages from loved ones passed over? Yeah, hun, sorry, I'm just... Yeah, beautiful. Thanks, Cherie. You can hear me. Excellent. So hopefully Annette might be refreshing and reconnecting very shortly. So Annette, if you're watching, maybe just reload it or come back in. I might actually just drop you out of the broadcast down below. Sorry, this is running a little bit slow. Okay. Let me close that window if it'll let me remove it, so that might allow it easier to come back in. All right, so Amanda says, hi, gorgeous. Share the love. Any messages from loved ones passed over? Sorry, honey, I did read that. What does tic-tac-toe mean to you? I feel like I've got a male energy singing to you tic-tac-toe, and I get the reference to, I feel like I'm actually playing the game of tic-tac-toe. So I feel like I've got a grandfather figure here, and I've got an older woman energy, so whether it's the grandmother energy. Actually, I get the great aunt with that side of, and she makes reference to she's passed with cancer. So to me, I get the spreading through the blood and the body broke down in that way. Okay, so I do feel that she's connected on your grandfather's side of the family with that as well. Now, he's making me feel like it's memories of playing tic-tac-toe, the card games on the floor with the children. So whether he did that with yourself or he did it with your father, I just get the reference to the memories around the children around that. Next month, honey, is going to bring changes around you, and I get that's positive change. So I get the reference to it is important just to go with those opportunities that come up as well in that way. Okay, so wishing you all the very best with that. Just wanted, sorry, just scanning over. I see and hear you now. The phone. Okay, cool. So you can still see. Excellent. We've just lost Annette though, so I do put in my apologies for that. Obviously, she's having technical issues of some sort. My phones haven't beeped, so she hasn't sent me a message. Natasha, hey gorgeous. She says, hi girls, so angry with people's choices. Please, I need a mag from my message from my dad. Okay, honey, they're not yours to take on, all right? I get it's their monkey, not yours. So he just makes reference to, I do feel that Dad was quite wise, okay? What's going on doesn't surprise him is the reference I get with that. So he doesn't want you to take it on the physical because I get, look at what it's doing to your body. So I want to say holding on to that stress and that anger at the moment is really putting a lot of pressure on your body in that sense. So I get the reference to it is important to acknowledge it, let it go, and reflect their energy back at them so you're not taking it on, okay? It's going to work out okay. Just be patient because it is in the timing is the reference I get with that, all right? So wishing you all the very best and sending you a big hug, okay? Mandy is letting me know she's refreshed. Natasha's shared. Tan, I don't think we've done one for you, honey. Hi, Leanne. Hope you are both well. Just wondering, do you see me working in a job soon? Thank you. I actually feel like I'm looking at late January around that, honey. So I do feel there is one coming up. So whether you hear news of a job coming through before the end of the year, but starting in January, just for that Christmas close down side of stuff, I get the reference to January is going to be the time for that. All right. So wishing you all the very best. See yourself having that job. See yourself, feel yourself in that job, doing that stuff. And that way you help manifest it as well. Okay. Bobby by Joe says, hi, ladies. Is my dad around me? Has he got any advice for or guidance, please? Yes. I get he is. Why are you doubting it? All right. I do feel that Dad was a little bit cheeky at times, and he also shows me that bit of a stubbornness, the mood for being direct in that side of it. He says he can't believe that you don't trust what you're feeling. So I do feel that he puts the signs there to let you know that he is there around you. He also makes me feel like you have thoughts, memories of him out of nowhere. So that is his soul with you at that very time. Okay. He says you're on the right pathway. You just need to stop and breathe. Allow this energy to move through. And when you do that, things will really flow in that way. Okay. So wishing you all the very best, Simone. Sorry, Bobby Joe, that was. Simone, is this one. Hi, ladies. Hope you are well. Was wondering if you see my daughter becoming pregnant soon and if my son will get the help he needs at school. and through his life. I get, yes, honey, but I get you're going to need to push for that. So I'm going to say it's about staying on top of that. I do see pregnancy. I get the number 9 around that. So whether I've got 9 weeks or the 9th of the month, I don't feel like I'm in 9 months though. All right. So I do feel that is coming soon. Okay. Next, we've got my lovely mum saying hi. Hi, mum. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Ashley says, share the love. Can you tell me some major things that are coming up in my future? I actually want to put the study books in front of you, Ashley, and I want to travel as well, so I get focus on those 2 things. I kind of feel like you've been up in the air a little bit, so that energy will settle and that direction will come through a lot clearer very shortly as this energy moves around you. Okay, so wishing you all the best. Okay, next we have Carly. Says, hi ladies. So my daughter seems to have some kind of breathing problems, although many doctors have said it's nothing to worry about. But it just doesn't sound right to me. I actually felt reading that, honey, I was having to take a deep breath with that energy. So I'm just going to take a drink. Okay. I actually feel like with her energy, and I'm not trained in medical in any way, so if you're worried about things, I want to say keep pushing the doctors. I actually feel like my lungs are a little bit stiff, so whether she may end up with a little bit of asthma or the tightness of the lungs, it could be allergy related maybe, but I'm just getting the stiffness to the lungs. But if you don't feel it's right, keep pushing the doctors. Ask for second opinions, third opinions if you need to. I always say a mother needs to trust her instincts when it comes to a child's health. Okay, so wishing you all the best there. Excuse me. I don't know if she's got a bit of a cough as well, but being drawn around that. Whoops, the screen moved. That wasn't the one I clicked on. Hey, Mandy. Evening, ladies. How are you both going? Keeping cool. Got any news from the spirit side of me, for me, all my children? Who's John? I just heard John, the word John very clearly, honey, around you. So I do get the reference to John that is around you. So I don't know if there's a birthday or an anniversary, or you need to reach out to John's family. I look at the connection there as well. So I get the reference to things will start to settle down. So to me, it's the feeling this energy's been up in the air for you a bit lately. He's making reference to that. Just breathe, allow this to flow. You need to give yourself permission to be happy is the reference I get, because things are moving. Sorry, things just jumping off of my desk there. That was weird. So I get the reference to it is about giving yourself permission to be happy in that way. And when you do that, you will find that things will start to move. But I get there's a lot of pride that comes through. John just came through really strong, and I don't want to spell it John. So whether it was Jon or spell a little bit differently than the John. All right, so wishing you all the best with that. Okay, Sharon says, share the love. I have an interview tomorrow. Will I get this job? Honey, feel it being yours. If it feels right and you really want it, you can make it happen. So don't go in there nervous. Don't go in there questioning yourself. Go in there being confident. Show them what an amazing person that you are and that you deserve that job, and you will get it. Okay, I want to say you've got to go in and not question yourself about it. Put that element of doubt in there, because once you bring in that element of doubt, that is what you're really manifesting. All right, so I wish you all the very best with that. Go in there and rock it, honey. Blow their tops off of them, so to speak, in how amazing you actually are. Okay, I don't know where that reference came from. All right. I'm guessing that Annette's having a lot of trouble getting back in. And it says she's watching. Where are you, Annette? Okay. Okay, I'll watch. Keep an eye on the comments, but she's obviously having a lot of trouble on her end. All right. So Jackie says, hi, beautiful ladies. Share the love. Are there any messages for me? Oh, maybe that's why Hannah jumped off, because it's mainly mediumship tonight as well. Honey, I want to focus with you on the subject of Christmas and the celebration and bringing family together, because I get the reference to, I'm not sure what's been going on in the past, but I feel like family hasn't come together in the way they need to. I've got a grandmother figure coming in, and she's very much based around the family. All of a sudden she's made me feel really hot, so I don't know what the hot flush is that you're getting. Maybe I want to say look at your hormones or something like that at the moment, because I just all of a sudden feel like I've got that massive hot flush come through. She says focus on Christmas, focus on getting the family together, because I get it's really important for the family to reunite at this time of the year. So I want to say you are the one to pull all that together. With that, there is weird stuff going on here. Please excuse me while I let my dog in. Slow down. That was naughty. Come see your mum. Things are falling off my desk. The dog's knocking at the door to come in. She does not normally do that. Off you go. Go on. Go and see your mum. She's going to sit there and look at me all sad face now, because she wants my attention. All right. Sorry about the interruption. All right. So next we have Jessie. Says, shared from Melbourne, can I have some insight into the next few months for the kids and I? Thank you. Now, I get the reference to, I feel like I've got move or change around you, honey. So whether you're looking at moving or looking at a different direction, I just get the reference to it is important to put yourselves first. You're very good at putting everybody else first. I just get focus on what it is you need, and everything else around that is going to fall into place. So to me, when you're happy, the kids are happy. Look at work as well. I just feel like I need to bring balance in around you. And when you do that, everything else is going to flow. All right. So Christina says, hello, beautiful ladies. Hi, honey. I hope you're doing well. Shoei says, hi, lovely ladies. Sending love and light. May I have a guidance? Feeling rather confused. Is everything going to be fine? I got a very strong yes, but with that, Shoei, I just feel like you need to allow this energy to pass. I actually feel like you need to be protecting your energy. So whether you find that you take on others' energies around you, I just get the reference to watching that side of it. What is going on with your legs? All of a sudden, connecting with your energy, my legs are starting to itch. So I'm being very much drawn to that sensation there as well. So I'm not getting warning bells go off about it, but I do feel that it is about maintaining your health at the moment, okay? So I don't know if you're having a reaction to something or something is irritating you. It's not the feeling like it's just on my legs now. It feels like it's spreading in that way. Okay, so I just keep an eye out with that. So I don't know if you've rubbed against something or you've come across something that is irritating you in that way. Okay, so we've got Tony says, hi, is there anything from my grandmother, please? And thank you. Now, what would be the book with her writing in, honey? Just wait, I'm looking at you. Okay, I can't see you, Annette. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. All right. So, honey, I get the book with Grandma's writing in it. So whether she kept an address book or a date book, I get that she is very much around you in that way. So look at the dates coming up, because I do feel there's something in significance family-wise coming up that she wants to acknowledge as well. So I do feel she will be a part of it. She knows how much she's missed, and she knows that you talk to her. So please trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because she is very much around you in that way. And then I'm just wondering if it'd be worth me refreshing, but I'm thinking we're going to lose all the comments anyway if I do that. but I'm thinking we might lose the connection completely. Okay, Cherie says, I'm not alone. What are you sensing, Cherie? Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments there. On my end, I've still got a black screen next to me. Okay, and it's letting me know it's all good. All right, honey. Okay, so Cherie, I'd love to know what you're seeing or feeling around me, hun, because it is quite often for spirit to come in when I'm channeling and people can see it. So I love doing that with my students and putting a big purple screen on the wall, inviting people to, like, spirit to come in and allowing them to see the energy around me at the same time. So, all right. Let me pull the cards out. Nita says, hi ladies, shared the love. Can I have a card or two? Of course you can, darling. All right, so who called you darling, honey? Would I be right in saying there's a strong male that has passed over for you that was like a father figure? I don't want to say dad's passed, but I do feel he was like a father figure, so he would guide you, but he would call you darling. So I've got his energy coming in. All right, so universal. So I want to say, look at what is going on around you at the moment. So see if I can get this in the screen without putting it across my face. I get, look at universal, look at the bigger picture, honey. There's a lot of energy moving around you. You've got the power to do what you need to do to move forward. So I get, pull on that universal energy and focus on the direction that you want to head in. All right. So wishing you all the very best there as well. Okay, next we have the beautiful Sin. Hi, honey. Long time no see. She says, hi, Huns. Hope all is well with you both. Excuse me, computer is icky, but would love a card from Annie Giggles, sharing in Messenger. Thank you, honey. Love and light. Well, see, Annette's not here, honey. I hope it'll be okay for me to pull a card for you. All right. I get there's a bit of an energy shift happening around you, honey. So I get excitement building up. All right. Grief. I do feel that you are working on that at the moment. So I get the reference to look at how things from the past keep popping up. You seem to go through patterns, honey, is the reference I get with that. So whether you find that you're having your moments, but they are getting further apart. Trev's just making reference to, he knows how much he's missed, but he's proud at how strong you have become in that way. So he shows me there has been a lot of growth around you. So grief doesn't always mean also about the grieving sort of side of things, the letting go. There can be many different versions of that as well. But I do get, it is, I want to say, looking at how strong you are and how far you've come in that time. All right. Why do I want to give you a bunch of handpicked, they're not sour, are they sour sobs? The yellow with the black, and you can string them together and make like a headpiece or a necklace or something. What is the memory around those flowers for you, honey? I don't think it's sour sobs or something else, like a daisy chain type of thing. The yellow with the yellow leaves and the black center. Okay, so I just need to acknowledge that. So you have to let me know what that means to you, honey. Okay. Kellyanne says, shared the love. Hi, lovely. Recently single, but don't really feel like it's over, is it? No. Okay. I feel like we need our space. Is the reference I get with that side of it. So I want to say that it's in the timing of things. So I don't feel like I'm saying the relationship is coming back instantly. To me, it's more the growth, the maturity that needs to happen on both sides before that comes together. But yeah, so wishing you all the best there as well, honey. Elaine says, hi, ladies. Hi, honey. Simone is letting us know she has shared. Thank you, honey. Kobe says, hi, ladies. Could I get a card, please? Certainly. So I'm pulling the cards on Annette's behalf tonight. Gotta love technology and the way it works. I have spooks here. This is growling. Oh, okay. So, and it's got spooks in her house at the moment. Fear. So I want to say, who are we? Kobe, let go of the fear. So whether that gets in the way at times. Let me go this hand. It might be better. Where's the camera? There we go. I just get the reference to that is false. I always refer to fear or look at fear as standing as false emotions appearing real. Okay. So to me, it's just a smoke in the mirror type thing. It's this energy will clear. You will be able to push through that and move forward. So don't let the fear take over. I get the reference to what you put your mind to, you make happen, honey. So I do feel that things will move forward quite quickly. All right. So wishing you all the best. Jazz D, hi Leanne. Card, certainly, honey. I hope you're doing well. Oh, look at that beautiful pussycat with hearts around it. Excellent. Reflection. I've done it again. Wrong hand. So used to being left-handed. So I want to say take the time to reflect. I look at the growth around you as well, because I feel like you're not giving yourself the full credit for what you've achieved lately as well. So when you're doing that reflection, also look at the higher picture. I don't want to say the bigger picture, the higher picture. So I want to say look above everything that's happening and look at the purpose of why it's been happening. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that, Jazz. Okay. Lisa says, hi, Leanne. I'm wanting to know about my love life. Okay, frustration is the reference I get. Sorry, I don't know why I needed to exhale and do the lip thing with that side of it. So whether you're feeling a little bit frustrated in yourself at the moment, I do feel there is a positive shift coming very shortly with that side of it. So I kind of feel like you're already connected to somebody. So whether things are coming in on a different level or I also get communication is really important as well around that. Okay. So make sure you're communicating. So when I say open yourself up. All right. So wishing you all the best with that. The frustration will move. Okay. Next we have Monica. Says, hi ladies, shared the love. Having a battle with Scouts SA right now. Our family did nothing wrong. What do you see happening, please? You will get that formal apology, hun. I kind of feel like it's going to be swept under the carpet a little bit, but I get the reference to the writing, the apology in the writing. So I do get the reference to it's important to know when it is a good time to let that energy go and when to fight in that sense. All right. I don't feel that you get what you deserved in that sense to the full sort of ability of what you are entitled to, but I do get that you will have to settle for second best, but at the same time I feel like I'm looking at what's behind it sort of thing. So I don't know if it's people they have behind it to keep this energy going or to keep fighting sort of thing in that sense. I wish you all the very best with that. I believe, and this is coming from my own experience, when you know you're right, there's a time to fight and there's a time not to sort of thing. Know when to give up. Okay. I want to say trust your intuition with that side of it, because in our own circumstances, I didn't get the results we wanted, but at the same time I knew when it was time to back off and let the universe take its course with that side of it. All right. Okay, I'm just looking for ones that we haven't touched on already. Okay, beautiful. So Nikki says, hi ladies, would love to hear some guidance from my mama, please. I get a beautiful energy with her. I want to say very much, excuse me, I'll acknowledge that in a second. Very loving, very caring, lady in that sense. I felt like I've got issues around my throat, honey. So whether she had issues around swallowing, talking, I just feel like communication got very hard with that. There was so much more she would have loved to say, but I just acknowledge the love and the pride that comes through as well. What's that piece of paper you found with her handwriting on it? So I don't know if she wrote something to you or she gave you something with her writing on that you've put aside and just found, because I feel like I didn't know it was there type of thing, or I'd forgotten about it. All right, so wishing you all the very best, and know there's a lot of love that is coming through. Roz is saying, remember, click on the My Time TV link in the description for Leanne to see your questions. Thank you, Roz. Appreciate that. And that's just a reminder as well, guys, because I haven't done that for a while. If you are watching from anywhere else but My Time TV .live, so you might be in my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, and it's, I was going to say Roz's page, and its page, Tarot Love and Light, or any of the groups that we cross post to, Love It, Live Hub. And I also want to say welcome to those people watching on the 50 odd channels of Binge Network, as well as listening in on the United World Radio as well. So welcome to you guys at the same time. Remember to share the love. Help us spread the word. If you know somebody that might be interested in this sort of stuff, or would like to join in and ask their own questions, certainly tag them, share the page, invite them to check out our pages, Leanne Winston PsychicMedium.com. The link for that is up in the comments above, or Annette's Tarot Love and Light. Her link is there as well. So, all right, excellent. Deb says, shared, hi, any messages for me, please? Now, that is pretty general question, honey. So what I'm going to do, well, that card jumped out. I am going to pull a card for you. I'm going to put it in the right hand. Courage. Look at the courage for yourself at the moment, okay? So know that I'm very much drawn to the eyes and the way they focus. What you focus on, you make happen. You've got the courage to push through the energy that gets in your way. I just get the reference to don't allow that to happen, all right? So wishing you all the very best there as well. I'm just wondering if I have actually frozen